Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome in. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your general daily collective message for Tuesday, April the 16th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This could play out at any point in time. The message may or may not be for you, so just take what resonates, leave behind the rest. We are in this very spiritual energy of evolutionary growth and development. And so I feel there's like a reorganization going on. And I think sleep is a key theme. So I know everybody that I've talked to is we are extra tired, we're lethargic. And I feel right now we're in this test of Saturn with Saturn in Pisces, which is all about spiritual discipline. And I do feel this energy that is being energized and making us extra tired is supported by Mars. And so Mars and Saturn energy really came through when I woke up this morning. I was kind of in an etherical state of wondering why we're all so tired, right? And so I feel the big message today, I was kind of sitting in the energy of the moon, and so Pisces, Cancer energy, and I think the moon is still in Cancer, or it was when I was channeling this energy. I pre-record the dailies the day before. And so I feel like the big message is today, our spiritual waste, our junk DNA within our cellular bodies is eliminated during sleep. We do a lot of healing, we do a lot of clearing, and we integrate a lot of these new energy light codes in our sleep. And so there's like new DNA being woven into the crystalline light body activations while we're in our sleeping state. And so our consciousness still continues while we're sleeping, and our upper brain cells are the ones that are kind of resting, I feel. And so right now we're rewriting new thought patterns. And as we rewrite new thought patterns, we have to go into sleeping states to reapply these new conscious applications. And so if you're extra tired, if you don't know why you've got no drive to go towards your goals or your aspirations, it's because a new energy is being built into your cells, into your spiritual cellular body. And so by combining body consciousness and control with this self-realization that's going on collectively, I think all things are really possible. And so we're in a major clearing. And so what we think and what we do all day will go on to influence us in our body as we're in sleeping states. And so I think right now, every cell is going to be the center of this consciousness or this shift in consciousness, because many kind of went into a moment of self-realization with that eclipse. And so right now we're reaching full attainment or full alignment. And we need to remember every cell within our body does contain spirit, right? So let's jump in with some cards. Let's see if there's a different message that needs to come through for the collective. Please feel free to hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already. Don't forget to like the videos, comment on the videos, and share them, especially if you resonate with the content that I create. It encourages me to put out more messages, and it also helps the channel to grow. It's a nice, easy, free way to support the channel. Also, if you'd like to become a channel member, there is now an option to join the channel membership, where I go live every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time, and we do all kinds of different topics every Thursday. And sometimes it's all zodiac card pulls, whatever I'm guided to do that week. So let's get into it. Empowerment and psychic abilities. And so pay attention to your dreams. I do feel, I know for me, dreams have been very vivid since Mars went into Pisces. I'm not really remembering all of my dreams, but I'm definitely feeling the energy of what was transmitted when I wake up. And so many in the collective have recently gone through what I call a spiritual activation, where psychic abilities have been activated, coming back online. And third eye sacred sight has been a big one within the collective. Clairaudiency, so the ring in the ears is clairaudiency. It's like receiving light codes, downloads, intuitively sensing with our empathic abilities. And so we are here to develop, we are here to empower, we are here to enhance all of our spiritual, psychic, intuitive abilities. And we are here to learn to empower ourselves. And so the Aries energy is loud. Aries stellium going on, and with the Chiron aspect, the North Node aspect, the Venus aspect, we are reevaluating our relationship to self, our relationship with the collective, our relationship with others. I just heard execution. So there might be a need to take a step back. I feel like persecution energy. So many of us are afraid to be persecuted when we empower ourselves and we step into speaking our truth. But any tiny small step in the right direction is basically taking a leap, like the Fool, right? And so it just takes one little baby step to go in a new direction that really creates a timeline shift. Once you decide, the universe kind of rearranges everything in your favor. So look at that. 3 flipped out right out the gate, bottom of the deck, manifestation and contract. So we are closing out old soul contracts where we go into a mutual agreement with maybe a karmic or a catalyst, because there's something that needs to be done in that contract. There's something that needs to be cleared this lifetime. And I don't think all of the answers have been presented. So I do feel greater awareness is still awaiting many of us when it comes to the manifestation of New Earth. And so we get soul alignment, transformation, and new life. So there needs to be a void, right? There is always a void. So we shed layers, and some of us do it slowly, peeling back the layers. Some of us decide to rip that Band-Aid off and do the whole clearing all at once. I know when I attuned to these higher energies, I kind of ripped the Band-Aid off and I cut out every person, place, or thing before my awakening. And I was at that rock bottom 0 point very quickly. And so I kind of dove headfirst into the shedding, into the transformation. And some people like to do it in increments, so it's not so traumatic and it's not so traumatizing. But basically, the spiritual journey, the journey of alignment and integration of these codes and our purpose and understanding our true soul's identity and what we came here for, there's a lot happening at this time. And so whatever's not serving your higher purpose is going to be eliminated. And if you cling and you hold, the eclipse's energy come to kind of rip something away, which can feel very traumatic. But we are on the precipice of New Earth, of transforming the old Earth and stepping into a new life, a new cycle. And so self-care is definitely in focus. Caring for ourselves, making choices that are healthy for us, mind, body, and soul, and really evaluating unhealthy patterns, unhealthy habits, unhealthy relationships, and facing any changes or challenges head on, because everything happening right now in these energies is for our soul's evolution. No matter how this tower or breakdown or self-realization is coming in, it's for your evolution. So follow the signs and follow the syncs, because oh, look at that. You will be put to the test. This is a test, a Saturn test when it comes to addressing patterns, when it comes to what needs to be course corrected so you can go towards decisions that do hold a deeper meaning for your life, because nobody is going to take charge of your destiny like you will. And so others can influence us, others can guide us, but ultimately we all have a choice to make, right? We all have free will on the journey. So I feel somebody here is being encouraged to take charge of their destiny. I think there's a trigger coming up in order to embrace changes, to expand beyond some type of stuckness when it comes to a lack of awareness. So let's jump in with some tarot. And let's see what else needs to come through today. I think we're going to use this deck here. It is the Angel Wisdom Tarot deck. I really am liking these angel cards today. Look at that balance. 4 of Swords. So there is a need to pause. There is a need to take a break, to take a rest. There is a pause to receive insight. So meditation, daily practices with meditation is always going to add to your journey. Rest, and that's what I feel. Sleep. Rest is needed as we kind of reevaluate, reorient, and you got to allow yourself time too. The healing journey takes time. It takes time to create that balance. There's also this energy of somebody that has created a lot of good karma, right? And so you notice this woman, she might be handicapped, she might have a disability, but that isn't going to stop her, right, from putting good out there. And so somebody here has planted a seed of generosity And there's a lot of good coming back to this person that maybe felt stuck for a while. So I feel there's also like a contract completing and some karmic debt has been paid off. And so this might lead to some abundance, but there's also a resting period, a void period before this new life can be made manifest. So let's do 9 cards. Let's see what else needs to come through. Keep in mind that this reading is not sign specific, guys, but I will call out any zodiac signs that I do feel need mentioning throughout the reading. But I do feel the good coming back to somebody for sure. So let's get into it, guys, and let's see what needs to come through. 4 of Cups. So foundations. 444 was a big sync that many have reached out with, inboxing me with. We get 4 of Cups, 2 of Cups. So recent past, 4 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. I think somebody here has regret for not investing in a magical opportunity. And so there is the resurgence of a past romantic relationship coming through. There might be a need for forgiveness. There could be an exchange going on here, a lesser cycle for a more divine counterpart union. I do feel this is the time to plant those seeds. That Aries new moon eclipse was the perfect opportunity to plant those seeds. But I also feel somebody here, we could have a Virgo. The Knight of Pentacles is represented by Virgo. With the red, I feel somebody here is facing some fears, some security fears. And if you look at the map is a blank canvas. So there is a clean slate energy. And with the Dark Horse, I'm hearing that Katy Perry song, Dark Horse. So there's some karma here for sure playing out. And I feel maybe somebody failed to recognize an opportunity for a soulmate connection or got scared and ran away. I do feel somebody's been lost in their own little world, daydreaming about pre-Empress here, because the 9 of Coins is right below the 4 of Cups. The central energy is the 2 of Wands. And so somebody did not choose to move forward, is what it feels like with pre-Empress. And then we get a Queen of Cups in reversed and maybe went towards a lesson instead. What else do we got here? We got the Empress. We do have a Divine Feminine coming through again today. And I feel somebody went towards a poor investment here. And I feel they're stuck at a crossroads. But there is going to be unexpected movement, unexpected action. And I think somebody's coming back from the past. Get ready for a blast from the past. After a release. So I think somebody here is going through an emotional breakdown, an emotional release, some type of profound transformation, a shift in beliefs with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And so there is a significant ending here, or there was in the past a significant ending here that led to a new beginning. This could just be a Divine Feminine that had the rug pulled out from under her because somebody didn't dedicate to a connection. And there could have been a release. I do feel some self-sacrificing energy, but I feel we got Scorpio energy, we got Cancer energy, we got the Tower. There is an unexpected shift in beliefs here connected to family, family security. What brings you security? What is it that you're looking for in a whole family structure? Because there is the possibility for peace and contentment in your life. But there does need to be some significant changes made. And so the Tower comes in to rip apart anything false. And so the scaffolding, that's interesting, the roof getting done. But I feel Archangel Michael is saying, hey, you can't keep patching up the holes in the roof. You got to actually address the whole situation. And so somebody here is really procrastinated, breaking free from a false foundation. And I do feel the Tower's coming in order to get somebody to go towards change, because there's stuck energy, right? Especially with Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio, it could be a Cancer. I just heard there could be a Cancer involved that's been all about me. Doesn't have to be. But I feel somebody here is having a hard time maintaining their composure. There's a lot of over-emotional energy. And I do feel the Mars energy coming through is allowing somebody to find their willpower to maybe break free from something or somebody, a situation or a person that has been holding them back on their spiritual transformation. But I do feel there is some type of Divine Feminine energy here. And I think somebody went towards an untrustworthy person who really wasn't loyal and dedicated. I also feel apprehension too. And so somebody knows it's time to take immediate action, to go back to the past. I do feel somebody prematurely moved on from a situation because they didn't recognize somebody's worth or somebody's value. And I don't know, me as an Empress, I don't know that I would take somebody back that didn't recognize my worth or my value the first time around. Although everybody makes mistakes, it is a journey of accountability. That is what we came for: truth, reconciliation, and accountability. I do feel a guardian angel watching over this Empress. I feel there's an Empress here that is going full steam ahead into abundance, prosperity, a creative project. And there's somebody passionately coming in that may be ghosted, or things have been like a dry desert, maybe for the last 8 months or so. But I feel there's been so much resistance to moving on from a situation where maybe somebody has been emotionally manipulated. The Queen of Cups in reverse cries all the time, uses her psychic insights to manipulate and to pull on somebody's heartstrings. Let's clarify this Queen of Cups in reverse, because I feel this is a separate energy to this Empress Divine Feminine coming through. So there is likely a decision between two. We get the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands in reverse. Twos are all about partnerships, decisions, crossroads. And we get a Queen of Cups in reverse that does manipulate with emotions. I do feel has really created blocks to a new beginning here. So we've got a Queen of Cups here that is feeling betrayed, dealing with a King of Swords reverse. And then we got this whole separate energy of an Empress over here. And I think she's just living her own life. She's enjoying the fruits of her hard work. We've got somebody here that could be self-employed, enjoying a lot of abundance from some self-employment. Somebody here that is definitely connected to spirit, to a cardinal. So a cardinal might be significant. I do feel like a female crossed over loved one or ancestor on the other side guiding this precious divine feminine. I want to say precious. She's holding a unicorn. So there's a very magical feminine energy here that can give birth to anything. I feel has a lot of angelic protection, and she is protected from an ending playing out. There's some very karmic energy here playing out, and we've got a Queen of Cups reversed, connected to a King of Swords reversed, who is definitely bored, discontent, emotionally unavailable. That's interesting. I actually posted on my Facebook this morning. If you keep going back to somebody that is emotionally unavailable, it's not because you love them. Although this Queen of Cups might think that she loves this person, it's because you don't love yourself. So I think some harsh truth is being delivered. And I think it's going to be a hard pill to swallow. Some blunt, harsh communication that's going to end a very dramatic situation. It's almost like an addiction, addicted to a person here. And there's somebody getting a weight off their shoulders. But there has been blocks. I do feel we've got like a Nine of Pentacles here maybe that has followed her intuition and is coming into a lot of good fortune. And this is creating like some type of shift. Because, yeah, look at all of these swords. There's a situation here where I think it's founded in a lot of fear, and there was an unwise choice for sure that was made, and somebody I feel has really avoided accountability, and they've lacked integrity. And I do feel there's like this energy of disillusionment, and so on the flip side, somebody here is about to have their wishes come true. So let's clarify this Empress. So we got Queen of Cups here dealing with somebody that has questionable motive, needing to refocus. And we've got an Empress here that I feel is about to receive something with the Three of Wands reverse, because she's not playing into conflicts, is what I feel. She's not playing into any ego battles. She's not playing into conflicts. I feel with the Strength reversed, the Five of Wands reversed, and the Three of Wands reversed, she's blocking this out. We've got an Eight of Wands in reverse. So maybe we've got an Empress here, pre-Empress, that was blocked out of somebody's life. Maybe there's blocked communication. But I feel we've got an Empress here that is not doing this out of ego. I do feel it takes greater strength and greater personal power to release a conflict caused by other people than to play into the drama. So we do have a feminine here that has released things not turning out the way she anticipated, right? I think maybe she had to do a deep dive and some healing and look for the blessings in a rejection of some sort. And I do feel she's forgiven herself. She's forgiven everything. And she's about to receive. She's waited a long time for her blessings to come in. And so I do think she put one foot in front of the other, and she decided what was next and gained a new perspective and learned to love herself. So self-love, right? There's nothing more beautiful than learning to love yourself. And so somebody here has committed to herself. Dolphins mate for life. And so we've got a feminine here that has committed to a beautiful new emotional experience of self. She could have Pisces in her chart, Taurus, Libra coming through, but she's definitely embraced her own uniqueness. And on the flip side, there's a playback going on here, I feel, because somebody's really withheld taking action. So what is this Eight of Cups in reverse? Because somebody's going back to something they wish they never walked away from. They're going back to face the Queen of Swords. They're going back to an ex, somebody that chose not to invest. And they're coming out of hiding. And so I think in the past, somebody was all about the Benjamins. They were materialistic. They were greedy. I also feel a very ungrounded masculine energy. Swap around the characters, guys. It's really not about the gender. It's about the energy, right? And so a feminine can embody a masculine energy, of course. Absolutely. But we got strong Virgo energy connected to this Knight of Pentacles. Somebody really did make a poor investment. They're going back to something after a period of solitude, meditation. And maybe this Empress has shined a light. Definitely a going back energy. Yeah, we've got a divine masculine bossing up and getting ready to take action. Maybe they received poor counsel in the past. And I do feel, yeah, they regret not investing in what could have been a life partnership. And so things are definitely not looking up for this masculine until he chooses to organize his life and take charge of a situation. And the divine is saying it's long overdue to release this burden. So there's a realignment, and we're right back to the start. Get ready to go back to the start is what I want to say, because somebody is receiving insights. And so this could have been a 4 or 5 year process, something about closing out a 5-year cycle. And I do think somebody here is mentally exhausted and needs to get more sleep. But I think doing what is best for you, releasing a burden. So let's get a closing message here. What are we going to grab for a closing message? Let's get a closing message. Relationship change. There is a relationship change. Get ready for a new adventure. So what's the last message here for the collective today? What's the last message? There is a masculine that needs to take charge of his destiny. I feel this might mean somebody coming in with a love letter, a love offer. So show this person compassion. I think compassion is the key to creating domestic harmony, but we definitely have somebody here that has mastered self-discipline, and it is feeling like a timeout. So be patient. Be patient, because forgiveness is the key, and surrender is what is going to allow you to release any stuckness. I feel there is going to be a happy ending, and now I'm hearing that Avril Lavigne song. So much for my happy ending. But that's what I got for a message today, guys. I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you'd like to book in with me, check out the description box below, and I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.